much tutorial. We're going to be making a game using our video camera today, our webcam. So I'm going to start afresh, create a new file. We're not going to need the cat for now, actually for the whole video. We're not going to need the cat, so I'm going to get rid of it. And then first things first, I want to create a placeholder here for where I need to stand, where I need to stand for my video. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to go and upload a sprite. This is a simple sprite that I downloaded. So I'm going to go and upload it. These are all my design resources. There it is there. It's nice to name them properly. Okay, what's going on? Okay, my scratch is acting up on me. Come on. Alright, yes, it did it. Phew. So I can click and drag this and move it around. I think I'll place it somewhere here. That's where I'd like to be. And then the main objective of this game is for me to basically touch colors, and then I need to have the words here, down here, written, the words down here, or the name of the colors down here as words. Okay? So when I touch that color, it basically shows me what is the color's name. Easy as that. Okay, so I need a place to contain those colors, so I'm going to use a sprites. So I'm going to use 3 sprites, so I can just have 3 variations of colors. So let me start creating those. So I just come back here, paint a sprite, and then I'm going to come back here, take myself a rectangle, and then it's best to draw from the center so that you can keep your center point of your box or object. And on your output area here, you can actually just drag it around and move it, and you can resize it if you want. Just try and center it in your area there. Size it again. I'll just make it a bit more thin. Maybe a bit like this. Try to center it right now. Okay, so let me grab a couple more of these. So all I'm going to do is duplicate this, and they're already written sprite 1, 2, and 3, so I don't think I need to rename them. So I'm just going to change the colors. So pick my paint bucket, come here, pick one of my favorites, which is in blue, go paint it, move it where it's supposed to be. Trying to make it look clean. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to sprite 3, also pick a different color. I'm gonna choose red. Yep, that's a nice red. And I'm gonna go and paint it and place it right there. Try to make it look good. Can you look good? Yeah, you look good. Cool, so I have this, and I think I want to resize this. It's a bit too big, so I'm just going to make it maybe 80. Yeah, 80 looks good. Cool. So this will be me standing here, and I'm going to turn on, once I start going to the script, you're going to see I'm turn on my camera, and I'll position myself nicely, and I'll be here. Cool, so now what I need to do is start scripting this. Okay. So let's start scripting this. I need this to sense my motion. These 3, I need them to sense my motion. So I'm going to be using my video sensors. So you find your video sensors on extensions here. So this is video sensors. You get it there. You get these 4 blocks. So what I need right now is events. And then I'm going to take when flag is clicked. And then I'm also going to go to controls and put in a loop. Where is my loop? Forever. Okay. So when I have a loop like this, it means that my code will run forever until whatever condition is in here is met, or until whatever condition is in here is met. Okay, so let me build that condition. So I'm going to take my if statement, put it there. So if whatever actions I put in here keep on happening, there should be some sort of a condition here to stop them, because otherwise they'll keep on happening non-stop. Yes, because of forever. Okay, so let's put those conditions in. So I'm going to go to my operators and I'm going to find greater than, place it in there. So this is greater than 50. So whatever action that I put in here needs to be greater than 50. So that means my motion should be greater than 50. So let me add my motion. So I'm going to add this block here that says video motion on sprite, because I want it to affect this sprite. So I'll go for it, put it in there. Okay, so you can also choose either in direction, you can also choose either with the stage. I like to experiment with direction, I haven't done much with it. Okay, cool. Then I also want to have okay, I'm doing this all in here, right? Okay, cool. So when I start this, okay, I don't really want to do it here. I want to make sure that this is done in my sprites here, in my colors. So I'm going to drop it in there. When you see that shake, that means you can drop it. Cool. So in here, I don't need it to do that, because this will hide when the game starts, when I do the intro and all those things. Okay, just chuck it away. Okay, here it is. All right, so I need it to basically start video too. So let me also add this. When I click on the start button, it will start video. But I might change this, but I'm gonna use this now. Okay, so I'm gonna start the video and I'm gonna perform a simple action. So let me do my test here. So I'm gonna say hello for 2 seconds. Okay, stop, play. My video should be able to start. My video is not starting. Why could that be? Is it because I'm recording? Jeez. Can't be because I'm recording. Is it even recording? Yeah, it's recording. Okay, Scratch was bugging out on me. But I managed to do it. All I had to do was just close Scratch and open it again, and now my video is working fine, as you can see me. Okay, where was I? I was on my script here. When I started this, I wanted to see if it will say hello when I touch, that's the only one with the script, right? When I touch the green. So, make it start, and my hand goes, hello. Okay, that means it's working. So now I can be able to duplicate it to all of the other ones. Before I duplicate it, I don't need this hello, so I can get rid of it. Stop this, then duplicate it here. When you see that shake, that means you're ready to go. Shake, shake, let go. Cool. So we got our video working. We know that it's able to detect our colors. So now we just need to make sure that it writes our colors down there so that the kids can know what color they are touching. So let's create something that will write the colors. Okay. Simply do, okay, let me create a rectangle first without any fields and with a nice outline. Give it a black outline, it's fine. Increase the thickness, drag and okay. You have to use the selection tool to move things. There we go. So I'm gonna place this in an appropriate area, which will be like here. Even though it's covering the face, let me just squish it a bit. Okay, that's cool. Now let me add text. So text. there's no fill. So let me activate my fill. Okay, it's green. You can always change the color of green. You got green. You got another one. Let's just duplicate this. We got blue. Let's make blue to be blue. Yeah. There's different shades of blue. Okay, duplicate this last one, we'll make it red. Red. And I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's make the actions work now. So we want it when we touch green to basically know that we are touching green. So we're gonna create a broadcast message here. And we're gonna use that broadcast message. Okay, let us go to our control section. Create broadcast message, and it's new. Call it touch green. Okay. I need more of these, but I'll do it on the individuals. Okay, so when I am touching the green, it will send a message that green has been touched, and then I'll need to do something with it this side. So this side, when it receives touch green, it needs to switch to green. So let's go to our looks. Since we used costumes here, we are basically going to use the switch costume 2, and our green is costume 1. Perfect. Cool. Before we go on ahead and duplicate everything, I like to test my things. So let's see if this will work. So I make sure I stop and then I start. Okay, my game is active, and then I go, ooh, my red is blue. That's weird. Green. See? There you go. Can make it less sensitive, can make it less sensitive by reducing this number here. So if we reduce this to like maybe let's go 20 and start that. I should have changed the sprite. Okay, let me just change the costume so we can just see how responsive it is. While I'm here, let me also change the color. Yeah, this is blue, this is blue. So I'm switching to costume 1. Okay, we're testing the sensitivity, so let me go and actually it's quite sensitive, but that's nice because immediately when the kid touches it, it immediately tells them the color, so that's great. Moving on, let's apply this to all of the other scripts. So okay, so we're just gonna have to duplicate this a couple of times, I think 3 times, because we have 3 of these, and come back here, just make a quick duplication. Oh no, we do have this, so what we have to do is add broadcast messages. So what I like to do is copy, and we got it there. We got it this side too. Okay, but now we need to create new messages. So I'll create a new message here, touch blue. And touch red. Okay, so I've got touch blue and then I've got touch red. So now I'm able to touch red. Just what that means thing. Yeah, finally. That's it straight. Okay, so now I have my colors and everything. So let me just test if it will actually do what I want it to do. So when I touch green, it should say green. It's currently in green, so it wouldn't make sense for me to touch green. So I'm gonna go for red. So I'll go red, red. Ooh, I'm not done yet. So let me just check. Let's just double check. Let's just double check. Yep, I did not switch my costumes. So we need to touch green, and then we need to touch blue, and then we need to touch red. And we need to switch costumes to 2 and to 3. I hope my costumes, that's how they go. 1, 2, 3. Yes, good. Okay, so let's do this again. Start. Okay, my game is running. So now if I touch red, it should turn red. Red. Blue. Blue. Yeah, we got blue and green. So we can even go across. Red, green, blue, red, blue, green, blue, red, blue, green, blue, red. Nice. So it works perfectly. You can detect the colors that you are touching. Cool. So that's how the game works. I like to give it more game mechanics. So give it a nice start screen, and give it a nice button that you can basically just click and then you get to the game, so that the kids can think it's a game. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do next. We're just going to do some start screens. I'm going to use a backdrop for a start screen. We just add a simple backdrop, and we're going to hide everything. So I'm just going to use a blue sky. Then let's make sure that everything hides when it starts. Okay, so I had to answer a call there. Back to it again. We need to do a welcome screen, so that we can make it look nice and professional and make it nice and playable. In this way, you can also be able to add levels whereby you get the colors changing, and then the kids can guess what color it is. We can even add the mic to it, whereby the kids can say the color. But anyway, I'm going off topic. Okay, so I've added the backdrop there. I want the backdrop when it starts. Okay, let me see what happens. I want to have some sprites here that basically say something. So let me just paint a nice sprite here. That will say welcome. Let me just copy and pasting on it. Right. Okay. Yeah, we can use my copy. Paste. You know what I want to do is just simply have 3 of these and just simply edit them like this. This will be 2. This will be. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be. Right now, I don't know why I'm making this like this, but it will look cool. Okay, so now I have the freedom to move these guys around and scale them the way I want. bit there and get it all the way to table. And then I think I wonder if my background will work. I feel like giving this a background itself. Anywho, this looks good. It's gonna go right there. It looks awesome. Okay, the other thing before I got the call and got distracted, I wanted to hide everything. So when we press the start, we need all of these things to hide because we don't need to see them when the game starts. Oh, nope, hide. Okay, can hide all of them. So simply copy the script. I didn't drop it there. You get tempted to not drop it because you think it's gonna like this is not gonna hide. Yeah, this will be our welcome screen, so it's not gonna hide, but it's gonna be on for a certain time. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go to wait for a couple of seconds. I think that's in control. And then I think that 3 seconds will be good enough. And then that's when we need to get rid of it and hide it. Cool. I have different methods of working. Sometimes I would do the sprites alone and finish them. Make sure that I have my sprites, especially when I have my mind set on whatever game or whatever characteristics of the game I want. Then I'll finish the sprites and then I'll do the code after. But sometimes I'll always just do code sprite, so do the at the same time. Cool. So let's just see if these things hide. Yeah, they hide. We also, okay, so once this starts, it will play for 3 seconds and then it will hide. I'd like to have some nice animation here, but I don't have time for that. Alright, so welcome to the color games. And the video won't be on when we start this. So a nice blue background, but I think it will stay that way the whole video, the whole game I mean. Okay, so I got them hiding now. I need to get this to also hide, so let me just see. 3 seconds. Nice, done. Okay, so once everything hides, I need everything to show. Okay, let me just show this guy again. Okay, I need the next screen. So the next screen, I'm going to create another sprite. So I'm going to do another sprite here. I'm going to add a button. There's a nice button there. And then on this button, I'm going to position it nice here. On this button, I want it to be written start. And I want it to be written in white. I'm going to make that all white. White. Okay, there's my text. Place my text there. Start. And then I'm just going to resize this and position it. Cool. I also want to have a nice message up there that says click start to start playing. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I need to change this field to be start playing. Okay, then, well, to start playing, click on button below. Click on the button below. Okay, let me just start button below. Okay, should have broken down that sentence a bit more, but I think I like it. Like this. Just resize it. Red. Okay, so you can see my favorite colors are red and blue here. Okay, click on the start button. Let's just also, I wonder what will happen if I give it a gradient. Nice, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, so we've got a nice gradient going on there. Nice. Okay, this needs to be hidden. Okay, let's go to the scripts now. Let's see what we can add. So we need this to show after this is done. So after 3 seconds. So when we click the flag, we wait. Make sure that we're hidden first of all. And then we wait like for 3 seconds. Nice delay. Then you show. Cool. So that will show that, and will show this, and let's also make sure that this happens to the button. Cool. 3 seconds. Show. Come on, text. Oh, yeah, damn. It did not add show here. I added hide. I think my 3 seconds is going to be a bit too long, but let's try it one more time. Okay, I need to show my text. Okay. But this should actually show when I click start, so weird. 3 seconds. What about start? Oh, it didn't. Okay, do it one more time. 3 seconds, come on. Try it one more time. Okay, so I think I need a show for this. When I do this, I need a show. Let's grab a show and put it there. Okay, so I got my show in there. Let's test this one more time. Okay, it shows 3 seconds. Up hides, shows this one. Okay, so when we click here, it takes us to our game. So let's actually program that now. So we're gonna create a broadcast message. So you can see I love my broadcast messages. When this sprite is clicked, that's what we're looking for. When this sprite is clicked, there it is. We want it to broadcast the message. That should be in events. Broadcast the message, and we're going to create a new message, and we're going to call it start game. Okay. Right. The other thing that we want to do, let me take care of the camera issue. I want to switch off the camera when I start. So I'm going to go to video sensing here, and I'm going to grab, let me start here first. When I click start, I want the camera to be off, and I activate it when I'm ready. Turn the camera off. Right? Okay, camera goes off when it starts, and then it will go on once the game starts here. So broadcast, when we click this, it will do that. Okay, so then that means when it receives when it receives our start game, then that our camera is going to turn on. Just need to remove it to duplicate it. Then now our camera is going to turn on. Right? Cool. And then the other things should show too. So also when they receive this, so when I receive game clicked, then I need to show. Okay, then this is the same for all of them, even this one. Let's go, just copy all of this in here, copy all of this in here, and copy all of this in here. Okay, that one didn't need it. This one did not need it. When I received that game show, because I think it already had it. Didn't have it already. Fix that. Okay, anyway. I don't need you right now. Okay, let me just see if everything is correct. When I receive start show, when I receive start game show, when I receive start game show, and then click, that's hide. Let's have all of these. So this is just checking your script, making sure that everything is working fine. Okay, just paste that here. Cool. What else do I need to do? Okay, I think I can be able to test this now. So I'll start this. 3 seconds. Something weird happened. It wasn't supposed to start until I click on start here. So then I'll have to check that. Maybe it's because there is this. No, it's not because there is this. Let me go back to here. When the flag is clicked, turn off. When I receive start game show. Okay, when I receive start game, it should show. Yeah, no, I don't want it to show. I want it to hide when it receives start game. Oh yeah, this is the, yeah, I want it to show. Okay, and I wanted to switch on the camera, but the camera switched on when I wasn't. Stop. Okay, I'm getting stuck on this, but I think we should just move on so I can just do the whole thing. Let's just make sure it's working. Start. Okay, when I click on start, everything shows. Okay, so that means then when it receives, where are these guys? This one. When it receives this, so when it receives that game, it needs to hide because we don't want to see it there. And also, what else? The start menu 2 needs to hide. When I receive events, when I receive start game, you are needing to hide. Where's the hide? Come on, hide. Okay. Also, this needs to hide. Receive start game, hide scratch. Okay, where are we now? My recording box has moved. At least they didn't cut off everything. Now let me test it one more time. I'm sure we should be ending it now. Okay, start. Welcome to the color games. Why are you not hiding? Okay, let's try this one more time. There we go. Let's also hide this until the box is touched. I don't know, maybe I'm reaching, but let me try that. Until this box is touched, let's hide this guy. So so that means we need to always be listening out for it. So when this is clicked, we need to have a loop. Okay. Then if, okay, yeah, it's basically that same script that we did on those things. If there's motion on the script, then if there's motion on, okay, the only issue would be no, I don't think it's gonna work because it will be detecting the motion on the script. Okay. Let me try and figure this out. Let me pause this. Okay, that little idea of mine is taking me too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hide it before you touch the color, and then I'll show it once the color has been touched. So to do that, I'm just going to create a new costume for it. Okay, I can just duplicate the same costume and then just get rid of all of this. Okay, so when it starts, it will start with this costume. So let me just make it do that. When it receives that game, then it should show costume. Let's just duplicate this. Okay, we will switch to costume 4. Okay, I want costume 4. Alright, so let's test this and see what happens. Screen issue. Start. No. What is costume 4? Costume 4 is this, right? It's this blank thing. So why is it showing red? Costume 4. Costume 4. Car. So that doesn't mean that. No, man. Because then I receive. Managed to show. So. Okay, let's try this one more time. Red was not supposed to show. So that's what's going on. Switch to costume 4. Why are you not switching to costume 4? Okay, let's say show and then switch to costume 4. Maybe that's what's disturbing it. That's weird. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Okay. Oh, I think I touched green. Stop. Okay. Start. Yes, it's not showing anything. Okay, so now when we touch a color, that's when it should show. So let's touch blue. Blue. Nice. Red. Green. Green. Come on, green. Yeah. Blue. Red. Nice. Okay, so that's how our game would work. Basically straight up simple. You can actually advance it and make it do more things. I'm sure you guys can think of other things that the game can do. Yeah, so you can do all of that with the video capture and the video webcam, the webcam I mean, and yeah, Scratch is really nice. So if you play around with this, maybe you can make other different types of games and you can play around and enjoy them during this quarantine. Good. Peace, guys.